67 nuclear blasts took place in the Marshall Islands from 1946 through 1958, leaving some islands radioactive and uninhabitable. 20 years later, the cleanup began.
We cleaned up, we pushed up dirt, soil remover.
Oliver Morgan was a heavy equipment operator with the U.S. Army in 1978 and 79 at Inawataka Atoll.
Any site here in Hawaii or anywhere in the mainland where you're going to put up track houses or whatever, you basically clean up the debris and dirt and, you know, so you scrape it up. But the more we scraped, basically it was still radioactive.
Some personnel were issued protective gear, but not everyone was aware of how bad conditions were.
They said that there is radiation contamination, and, you know, we had Geiger counters, RAD badges, you know, the same thing that X-ray technicians wear.
They were not protected. They would be sent out every morning through a roll call, get on a dirty, filthy, contaminated boat, take that boat up to a dirty, contaminated island, work all day without any protection at all.
Kenneth worked there as a civilian contractor. He said sweltering conditions on the Pacific Islands near the equator meant many men wore little protection at all. Kenneth came back with more than just pictures from his time on those atomic atolls. He says he also returned with abnormal skin lesions that 3 years ago turned into repeated bouts of skin cancer. He was able to get treatment from his former employer because of his exposure to radiation, but veterans he worked with have not.
They're denying that our cancer claims are radiation related, and that they have no record of us ever even being there.
Oliver says atomic cleanup veterans are denied health benefits and have a hard time getting answers from the Department of Veterans Affairs. They are not alone. In this letter, Congressman Mark Takai asked if the VA plans to incorporate veterans who served in the Inawataka Atoll debris cleanup as atomic veterans, making them eligible for benefits. The letter was sent more than 3 months ago, but there's been no reply from the VA. While they wait for answers, Oliver says even more atomic cleanup veterans are diagnosed with cancer.
We were stationed in the Marshall Islands, and those of us who were stationed on Lojoa have a higher cancer rate than anybody else.
Paul Drews, KITV4 News.